Hello, and welcome back. So, the reason why you are here is probably because you are curious about one of the most popular questions that our audience ask. How far is Charlotte? And you're probably thinking, how far is Charlotte from what exactly? Well, it really depends on what you're comparing it to. And that's what we're going to explore today. So, I am Alicia Askew, your trusted and dedicated realtor located here in the Charlotte region, North Carolina and South Carolina. So, let's go ahead and dive right in. So, when people ask, how far is Charlotte? They're really asking about our location and the attractions that are nearby or within in reach or that are accessible. So that can include travel times from major cities and popular destinations. So it can also mean how far is Charlotte from outdoor adventures and attractions that are going on around town and in the city. So whether you are moving from another state or even just a neighboring town, understanding Charlotte's positioning can help you with your move and planning everything that you envision for your lifestyle. So let's start off first by breaking it down. Drive time um, from Charlotte to major cities and destinations. So Charlotte from Charlotte to Atlanta, you are looking at about a 4-hour drive. Many people make a trip to visit the nightlife and the city life of Atlanta because there is so much going on in Atlanta. But then they want to come back home to Charlotte because we're a little bit more chill than what the Atlanta vibes offer. And so just a quick 4-hour drive, you can be in Atlanta, Georgia. All right, so from Raleigh, which is the capital of North Carolina, so the Raleigh-Durham area, you're looking at about 2.5 to 3 hours to Raleigh-Durham. In the Raleigh-Durham area, you have a lot going on, such as, like I said, the capital of North Carolina. You have a popular tech hub. You have some popular sports, such as UNC Chapel Hill and Duke University and North Carolina State University. So a lot of sports activities going on there. Let's check out Washington, D.C. So from Washington, D.C., this is a trip that I want to make, and it is on my bucket list. You're probably looking at around 400 miles. So at least a minimum of about 5.5 hours driving to Washington, D.C. One of my colleagues just took that trip driving, and he said it was well worth it, and the drive was not that bad. Washington, D.C., which is the capital of the United States, they have so much to offer. Museum, historical settings, and activities, and theatrical performances, and their beautiful cherry blossoms, which bloom around the spring, April season. So we're right around the corner for that if you want to plan a trip to Washington, D.C. So some other popular destinations that people drive to from the Charlotte region is Selma, Alabama, which is about 7 hours away. Then you have Nashville, Tennessee, which is about 6 hours away, and Louisville, Kentucky, which is about another 7 hours away. The great news about Charlotte, if you're like me, I only drive no more than 3 hours. Other than that, once we hit that 3-hour mark, it's like, okay, I need a change of scenery, a change of movement. So my preferred style is by the air. So the great thing is that Charlotte has a major international airport, the Charlotte Douglas Airport, which you are able to easily travel to top destinations and international countries, all from your backyard. So some popular trips that I like to take is to Florida. And let me tell you, if you're also like me, you like cheap flights. And there are some great flights that are very inexpensive from the Concord Airport in North Carolina, as well as the Charlotte Douglas Airport. In fact, Frontier, I believe, just announced that they now offer $29 flights from Charlotte to Tampa, Florida. What? So if you're looking for some beach life and you don't really want to drive, you want to check out the coast of Florida, then check out Frontier. As of this recording, that's what that promotion was going on, and it can change according to how popular that travel destination becomes. Yes, so let's go on into our next segment, which is talking about lifestyle and local distances. So, how far is Charlotte could also mean how close are you from things that make life rich. And so, the commute within the city of Charlotte, I should say, commute times can vary. I have my back ways that I like to travel to be able to get around traffic, to avoid some congestion, which is the 485 highway. It has been amazing and a time saver, but commutes can vary between 15 minutes to 45 minutes, depending on traffic and if there's a Panthers game in town. But also, if you're looking at how far is it, what if I want to live on the outskirts, in the suburbs? How far is it to get from the suburbs to the city of Charlotte or vice versa? Because a lot of people may work in uptown Charlotte, the center city of Charlotte, and they might live in the outskirts in the suburbs. So what does that look like? On average, I would say prepare for at least a minimum of 30 minutes drive time, depending on which part of the suburb you're trying to get to, but a minimum of 30 minutes. And then if you can either go into work maybe an hour before rush hour and leave an hour before rush hour or after rush hour, that can help you have better commutes to and from work. All right, so outdoor adventures. One of the things that I love about Charlotte is that we have a lot to offer for outdoor lovers like myself. So if you love hiking, the great news is we have hiking trails and mountains right in our backyard, so you don't have to travel too far. Crowder's Mountain is a popular hiking destination right here in the Charlotte region that many people go to and check out the amazing views and also get a great workout at the same time. But you also have easy access to Asheville, the Blue Ridge Mountains, the Appalachian Mountains. And I would probably say prepare for at least a minimum of an hour and a half to drive to these popular mountain destinations. If you're craving a beach day, like most people do, the beaches are easy to access. First, before we dive into the beaches, let me just share that one of the things that the Charlotte region offers is that we have a lot of lakes here in the area. And one of the popular features that many of these lakes offer is that they have added a kind of like a man-made beach in that lake access. And so if you don't feel like driving to the coast about 3 hours, then you can take a quick drive to one of our lakes where we have man-made beaches, and you can enjoy soaking your feet in the water and even enjoying some sand on your tush while you're there on the man-made beach lakeside. But if you want to take that drive to the beach, it's a very easy, simple, quick drive. Me and my family probably go to the beach at least once a year. There are some people who make it a frequent trip to the beach, and you're looking at probably around 3 hours to get to the beach. So some popular beach destinations are Myrtle Beach, Charleston, South Carolina, even though Charleston isn't necessarily the beach, but you do have beach access within the area. And then also Carolina beaches. We have several beaches in North Carolina that people have come to love. So let's dive into some local amenities that we offer here in the Charlotte region. So we have a vibrant mix of urban amenities alongside with friendly, family-friendly, close-knit communities and cultural amenities as well. And so whether you have a knack for dining, like me, entertainment, or just something new that you want to explore, you are not far from these amenities and activities. And in fact, one of the things that Charlotte has done and created to help ease and lessen the congestion with traffic is that we also have a light rail, which is a kind of like a electric train transportation system that allows you to go from one part of the city to another easily, affordably, and quickly, and to bypass the traffic. So I have taken that with my family multiple times. We love it, especially if we're trying to get to the the center of Charlotte. That light rail has just come in handy for us to be able to easily jump on and get to our destination within minutes. Okay, so if you are considering a move to the Charlotte region, here are a few takeaways. So Charlotte's location is not just about distance. It's about opportunity. And one of the reasons why me and my family decided to move to Charlotte is for the opportunity. If you value connectivity, if you value ease, rich and vibrant lifestyle, or even a laid back lifestyle, you can find something that suits your vibe and your tribe here in the Charlotte region. And so if you're planning on determining, hey, what's going to be the best option if you're comparing cities, apples to apples, make sure you check out my tool that is in the description, the Move Meter, which will allow you to compare a city or a zip code to another city or zip code. And that way you're able to kind of tap into, what's important to you. And so that way you can narrow down your options and help you make a better decision. So I hope that this sheds some light on the question, how far is Charlotte? And I hope that it helps you to picture your lifestyle and the convenience that also comes along with living here in the Charlotte region. So if you do have any questions, of course, do not hesitate to reach out. I have resources if you're thinking about making the move that I can connect you with. And then also some popular Instagram sites for you to check out if you're thinking about moving to the Charlotte region. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that way you're not out of the loop on any kind of real estate market updates that I provide or just tips for making the move here to the Charlotte region. All right, you guys, thanks again for watching and continue to make it a great week.